Hi guys, welcome to 12th Ray Prophecy. I am Ruchi and we are going to be discussing what you can expect in the year of 2024. Okay, we're going to be discussing the challenges, the blessings, everything that you can expect in this beautiful year to come. I will be showing you a set of 3 piles, and you need to ask yourself, which pile do you resonate the most with? Which one is the one that you're attracted towards? It could be the artwork, it could be anything at all you need to keep in mind is how your 2024 is going to be, and depending upon that you will just feel attracted to one of the piles. Once you've selected that, you need to go to the description box or in the comment section where I will have pinned the timestamps. Alright, let's move on to the piles. Hi, pile number 1. Let's find out what you can expect in the year of 2024. So, I see that in 2024, firstly, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people, and these people are going to be from different walks of life. They are going to be people who are really wealthy, they are going to be people who are really intellectual, emotional, who have a drive in life. These are the qualities of people that I'm seeing that you're going to be meeting this year. Now, apart from that, let's look into your cards. Now, this year is going to be a year of decisions. Okay, there are going to be a lot of things that you are going to have to decide, and these decisions will seem a little confusing to you from time to time. Okay, then we have the death card, where we see that you're going to have a whole transformation in your life. Things that are no longer working out in your life are going to go away and they're going to end. Okay, so you might be sad that these things are ending, but we need to remember that new beginnings are always here. Okay, for you, when something is ending, we have something new that is going to begin, that is going to replace that energy. And with the 10 of Wands, I feel like there is this heaviness and this burden that you have been holding on to. And I feel like this is more of a past energy where you have been holding on to this burden, you have been carrying this along, tagging this along for the longest time, and you feel like there it is a responsibility that you must bear. Okay, so you are feeling very alone, you're feeling that you are the only one in this journey. Okay, and while to a certain extent that is true, you can decide to take rest, and that is where this four of swords comes in. You can choose to rest when times get tough. You don't have to force and push through and try to make something happen by force. But we have to understand that when you feel overwhelmed, you have every right, every need that you must fulfill in order to rest. Only when you rest, you will be able to move on and give others, give yourself everything that you require. So, constantly lugging around emotional baggage, energetic baggage that you must continue to work through, even though that situation no longer works for you, is not going to work for you and it's not going to benefit you in the long run. Okay, then we've got the 6 of Pentacles, where you are going to have people sharing their resources with you. If you require resources, if at any given point of time you need resources, that it could be money, it could be energy, it could be food, it could be anything at all, you will always have someone to look forward towards and to look to and ask for these resources, and they will very happily give it to you, and obviously you will be very grateful for having them in your life. I also see in this year, while you may be taking help from others, you will also reach a point in your life where you will be doing really very well. You will have all the resources that you require, and it is also possible that you will be helping other people. Okay, so with this King of Pentacles energy, I feel like there is a lot of money, a lot of wealth that you are going to be enjoying, and you also enjoy a lot of luxuries, right? So gold, investing in gold, buying metals that are precious, gems that are precious, is something that you're going to enjoy this year in 2024. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like you will be cutting off people from your life that no longer serve you. Okay, and it's very important. It's important for you to cut off people from your life so that you can move on in your journey. It could be that these are the people who are the baggage, but you, and especially with the Knight of Swords coming under the Death card, it is this aspect of just removing them, removing these energies, removing these people, moving on from things that no longer work for you. I also feel that the written word, some sort of contracts to be signed, some sort of agreements, these things are going to be very important for you in the year of 2024. With matters of the heart, I feel that there is going to be a little bit of turbulence, or rather a sense of heaviness that I'm feeling that you will experience in this year. It could be from friendships, from relationships, from family members. It does not have to be the sexual kind of love, but even platonic love. These relationships, you might experience some kind of a turbulence, but you need to realize that you are in charge of your emotions, right? You are in charge of your actions, your reactions, and only you can control what is going to be done by you. You cannot control how they are going to act, how they are going to behave. So for you, it is to assess how you are going to react to the situation that is going to determine who you are. At the end of the day, they are just a reflection of you. They are aspects that trigger you, right? Are just aspects within yourself that are being reflected back to you that you may not like. So what are the things that you need to do in order to overcome this turbulence? Okay, some sense of anxiety is also something that I can feel that is going on out here emotionally. With Page of Pentacles, I feel like you will really have friends who will help you out, and while you may not have friends who are many in number, you will have definitely one or two friends who are really close to you, who are there to help you out, and you will be willing to help them out too. And with the Queen of Wands, I feel like this year will seem like a very bright year. You will feel like you are in the spotlight, you are attracting a lot of opportunities, a lot of wealth, a lot of people because of the fame that you will be gaining this year. And it is not the kind of fame where you will be probably on TV or something, but it is just this feeling that people have of gratitude towards you, of well-being, like you are someone that they want you to do well, so you're kind of your well wishers. So we have people who will be rooting for you, and that is the kind of energy that we are dealing with in 2024. Then we have this card of the shark. Okay, so with this shark card, I feel that there is a sense of a predator and a prey situation where I feel that you are the shark. I feel that you are the predator. You are the big fish in the sea, right? You are talented. You are willing to work hard. You are a very generous person. So you are the big fish in the sea, which means that the competition for you, that is the apex predators above you, are not many. So a lot of people are dependent on you. A lot of times you need to move people out of the way in order to get things done, and not necessarily manipulate, but then it is the fittest who survive, right? So it is not only about survival here, but I feel that there is this essence of yours that you don't always have to be the predator. You don't always have to prey upon others. You don't always have to cut people off. But when you really have to, you have to take that decision. Okay, and that's nothing to feel bad about, because it is a part of your role, it is a part of your cycle, of your journey on this planet. So I feel that there may be also a sense of stubbornness, and there may be some kind of darkness that you're unable to move into the depths of. Okay, so you're fearful of moving into the darkness, of kind of dwelling into yourself, trying to find out who you are and what what you are truly. So I feel like these questions will often come up in 2024. Who are you? Who are you and who you are going to be? If everything is stripped away from you, this wealth, this fame, or whatever that you have, if everything is stripped from you, even your name, what do you have left? And these are the questions that you will be compelled to answer to yourself, not to anyone else, but to yourself in this year. Then we've got other cards. So here we've got turning in, as I was just saying, going inside, going inward are going to be very important for you. With this Four of Swords, I feel like turning in, taking rest, and we can see these people who are constantly bombarding you with information about who you are meant to be, and the roles that you're supposed to play, what is expected from you. All these things are external, these things have been given to you by others. So who are you and what is your role on this planet is something that you have to look out for. So, a lot of meditation, a lot of journaling, a lot of looking inward is required this year. Okay, and you might feel that this is useless, or what's the whole point of it. The whole point of it is that when you find yourself, you will no longer be the person who who the people want you to be, right? Everyone will want you to be something else from time to time. But if you are sure about who you are, then your path is very clear about how you need to move ahead. Everything moves ahead very organically. So, this is your key in 2024. There is going to be a whole veil of illusion that is going to be lifted from your eyes. Okay, so you are assuming things, you have an idea of how things should move ahead, probably you're forcing it, and you are like, this is the plan of my life. My life is meant to go ahead like this, but things are not going ahead the way I wanted to. But then, right now in 2024, I can see that your third eye will be opening. You will understand the plan that life has for you, and you will not try to force your way into it. Okay, so you will allow life to come to you for the right timing to take place in your life. Okay, and you will accept whatever comes to you, and that is very important for us to let go. And when we go and find the truth of what is meant to be, then we are relaxed, then we are focused. You will also see the totality of the full scenario. So when it comes to totality, it is also 5 card out here. So with 5, we have a sense of imbalance, a sense of not feeling stable, fights. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with this energy, but even through that energy, you will see that everything is connected, everything is in its place, everything is exactly how it needs to be, and you will be at peace. You will have a sense of enlightenment that will help you see the big picture and also be relaxed. I feel like that is a very important aspect for you in 2024. Now, this is the card that you've chosen for this pile, and this is a code. So this is an Arcturian code that is meant to uh, create a DNA change, a DNA level change for you. Okay, and it is called as time shift. Something is about to shift for you. You're about to jump timelines, or you're about to create a new timeline for yourself, a new future for yourself with the understanding that you have. Okay, so this is what is in store for you this year, where you have got a time shift. All this time you've been through troubles, all this time you've been having a lot of struggles. Okay, it may be big, it may be small, but they are inconveniences. But because you are shifting into a new timeline, you're kind of quantum jumping into a new perspective, everything will feel very trivial. Everything will feel like, yes, there is nothing in the world that I cannot conquer. And that is the feeling that you will be getting. Moving on to our oracle cards. Here we've got the energy of Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is a planet of abundance. And it is, if you look at this zodiac sign, it is very energetic, it has a lot of power, it is it feels very superior, it is confident, it is enthusiastic, and there's a lot of authority and good fortune that comes along with this particular zodiac. And that is the kind of energy that you can expect in 2024. Now we've got some more cards. We've got full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. This is one of your suggestions and advices. Don't let pride get in your way. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So something is beginning. Something is beginning. We've got nothingness, a sense of nothingness, and that is very important for you to turn inwards. And we can see that these cards are very similar. Meditate, contemplate. And Pisces is all about dreams, about a reality that is beyond our vision. So it could be possible that you will be also opening up your senses, your psychic powers, but that is only possible when you meditate, when you contemplate about who you are, and you have given yourself the time and the authority to access within yourself. A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. So Virgo is all about details, about also about resources, right? Very careful about spending, very careful about not going overboard. Okay, so it is a card, or rather a zodiac of extreme restraint. It does not give in very quickly, it is very restrained, it is very meticulous, very calculated. But right now, with the new moon in Virgo, we can see that it is not a time to hold back, it is a time to give. Especially with this card, it is time to give back. It is possible that you're really holding on to your wealth if you have some. Okay, so it's time to put it in places where you know that it will benefit you and also the opposite person. And not only your money, it could be any other kind of resources, it could be energy. Maybe you're not meeting people, maybe you are feeling alone, maybe you've got used to feeling alone, maybe you're not meeting some of your friends, maybe you are not willing to move ahead when it comes to your love life, right? So rather than just taking constantly, it's time to now give back in terms of energy, in terms of money, in terms of any kind of resources that you can think of. Don't let pride get in your way. So we can see that pride also has a little bit of game to play out here. So it is possible that if you are already doing well, or tomorrow if you do well in your life, right, when it comes to your career, your finances, it could be anything at all. So when you are doing well out here, it could be possible that you lose your grounding, you forget that you were once here, you were once in a position where things were very difficult. So it is time for you, even when you reach this position, to be grounded, because these things can be taken away very quickly. Money can come, money can go, and things can be just swept off under your feet, from under your feet. Okay, so we don't have to allow ourselves to be ungrounded and just let our ego fly. We have to be grounded and not let our pride get in the way of making friends, making money, giving money, or even finding a lover if that's something you're looking for. Next we've got is perseverance. It is this beautiful green card, patience. So 2 is the half of 4. We've got patience. And what are the odds? Environment 4 4. So you can expect to constantly keep seeing the numbers 4 4 2, okay, single 4. So these kinds of numbers could be repeating, and they are probably a message for you to just pay attention to what is going on when these numbers show up, because these could be angel numbers that show up in your life. Okay, so we've got perseverance out here, patience, and the environment. Now, out here, I feel like you will definitely persevere. You will continue to work and do the things that you are meant to do, work hard and continue to go against the odds. But I also want you to remember that not to force things that probably are not in the best interest for you. Don't force things if they are not meant to come to you. So you have to also learn how to let go. Persevere, but also know to what extent you need to persevere. Second is have patience. You're working hard, you're making the effort, but you may not necessarily see the results immediately. Okay, so in this case, remember to have patience. When things need to come to you, they will. Just let yourself know that whatever is meant to come to you, it will come to you. You just need to have patience instead of constantly worrying about the outcome of something. And with environment, I feel that this year in 2024, I feel like environment literally means environment for you. Getting in touch with nature, finding out, probably going on a hike, going out in nature, doing some gardening. It could be anything, hugging a tree, it could be taking care of some stray animals. So, just getting in touch with the environment around you will allow you to have a deeper understanding, more meaning, and more gratitude towards yourself and everything around you. Then we've got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So I feel like she's almost hugging herself and she's in a garden. And I think that that is something that you need to do. For the longest time, you have been working really hard, you've been stuck in the material realm of life. But for you right now, it's important for you to turn inward and give yourself the love. So, how can you mother yourself? How can you give yourself some very needed love? Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So, dance can be a very important aspect that can help you shift your energy if you're feeling low, if you're feeling tired. Just put on some music and dance. Let your body flow. You don't have to be a great dancer. You don't have to record it. No one needs to be watching you. Just dance and flow with life. That's all I can say. And we have the card of no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So if you're trying to rush into something, if you're just trying to move very ahead, you're trying to move very quickly ahead with something, I think that this year you need to have, and since I have just placed it next to patience, okay, I didn't like do it purposely, but kind of there was space here. So with this card being next to patience, say no, wait, postpone, pause. So there could be delays. Okay, this year for you, maybe you have been working hard, you are expecting certain things to come across during certain phases of your time, but you're expecting for some things to happen at those specific time periods, but there may be delays, and that's okay. So you need to have patience. It's going to teach you patience. And if you need to say no from time to time, you must do that. Life also may say no to you from time to time, because it is not the right point of time in your life for you to receive those things. Okay, you will receive it when you need it the most. Okay, so you will be taken care of, so don't worry about that. Then we've got something about your love life. The basics of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Okay, so if you're looking for someone in your love life to settle down, you're looking for someone to love, to enjoy life with, okay, so that is another aspect of your life that is going to blossom, that is going to flourish in this year. Let go. As you surrender, the need to control your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So let go, do your work, and just let go of the expectation of the outcome. Keep doing what you need to do, and as you can see, this little fairy is in the nest. Okay, and the bird is there, she's admiring the bird, And I feel like even when it comes to love, maybe you've been trying too hard, maybe you have been going the extra mile to get things done. So out here, just let go. You love no matter what, you do your work no matter what, without the expectation of the outcome. Okay, so just let go, keep doing what you need to do. Then we've got do some research, and we also have a heart here. Okay, so do some research. Out here, it's saying that you need more information about the situation. Look into it before proceeding. Okay, and from what I can see here, there are some studies involved, there is some reading, some deep understanding that is involved. And I feel for you, this research that they're talking about is not necessarily reading. Yes, reading could help you to a certain extent. So maybe self-help books, maybe spiritual and philosophical books. Okay, reading these books will really help you to find yourself. So for me, when I look at this card, I feel like you need to find who you are. And simply meditating and contemplating will not help you. You also need to read. You also need to look at different perspectives that have been presented by people who have done this kind of self journeying or inner self work, right? So do some research, read books that you enjoy, which allow you to explore the spiritual aspects of the self. Okay, now we've got the card Exorcist, and the light attribute is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses, and shadow attribute is fear of facing your own demons. Okay, so you may be very scared of actually looking inward because you you've kept it locked for so long that there is complete darkness within, and you do not know what you can expect, right? So you're scared of what skeletons you might find inside, and that there may be a lot of work to do on yourself. But this is exactly what you need to do. You need to open your inner self, you need to free yourself, you need to uh, free yourself from your destructive impulses. And if you really want to move on and be a better person, and all these tragedies that may have come across in your life, okay, they are somewhere related to your subconscious mind, they're somewhere there within you that you need to unlock. And when you show light over these things, right, the shadow aspects of yourself, you then can these aspects of your life, of your personality, of your subconscious, can no longer control you, because now you are aware of them, right? So awareness is very important for you. We've got the orphan child, independence, and independence based on learning to go alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes are feeling of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Okay, so here I feel that for you, some of you could be where you have been orphan children, where you could have been an adopted child, you could have been a child that has either lost a parent due to death, or who is a child of divorce. So basically, or even if you do have your parents in this world, they have not given you the sense of security that a parent should, right? They have not allowed you to grow into a full human being. They may be having their own shadow aspects that they may be projecting onto you. Okay, so these things are clouding your thought process, they are dictating how you talk to yourself. Okay, so right now you may be also looking for parental figures who may not exactly have the right intention in mind for you. Okay, so it's time for you to look out for these patterns and to figure them out and to heal them. And I definitely see you doing this in 2024. You will heal these aspects of yourself. And we've got the last card of gossip. Awakens consideration of for the feelings of others, honoring trust, thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. These are the shadow attributes that I just read out right now. So with this, I feel that in 2024, okay, you will be doing a lot of work of healing. Okay, there is a lot of mothering that needs to happen, there is a lot of turning in, there's a lot of contemplation that needs to take place for you to heal your inner child, for you to go inward and expose whatever aspects of yourself that are controlling you without you even knowing it. And I feel that with this card, you will be seeking help. So, this could be a counselor, it could be a friend whom you can talk to, whom you can rely upon. It could also be journaling, trying to figure things out by yourself. Okay, so you will be getting the help that you need in order to make this drastic change in your life. Okay, right now, what I want you to do is I want you to just ask a question in your mind. And I've got this book, okay, the book of answers, and I'm going to be picking out a single page for you to confirm what the answer will be. And when you're framing the question, do not ask a question that will result in a yes or no answer. Okay, ask a question where you will be able to get a little more insight into your life, into that aspect of your life. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to pause and to ask the question. So here we've got your answer. Trust your original thought. So what were you originally thinking about? Did your plans change? Did you change the idea that you had because you thought it was not possible? What is the original thought you had? That is your first instinct. So trust your original thought is the answer that you're getting. All right. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and I hope that you have a lovely 2024. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Let's find out what you can expect for the year 2024. Now, immediately looking at these cards, I can say that you're having a huge transformation in 2024. It's going to be a very, very big year for you in terms of everything, actually. So, in the upper cards, out of the 5 cards, 4 cards are major arcana cards, which means that they are spiritual lessons. They are very big events that are going to take place. Okay, and right now with the first card, I'm just getting that a lot of events you will not expect because they have been hidden from you all this while. Okay, so things are going to come to light, things are just going to fruition, and they are going to just come about without you expecting them to happen. Okay, it's going to happen all very suddenly. I see that you will be making a major decision. It could also mean that you will be finding someone that you love, but with this 3 of Swords under lover card, I feel like there might be some kind of emotional burden that you might feel when it comes to the person whom you love or even the decision that they're supposed to make. That is an aspect that I'm getting. And you've got the Lovers twice, so this energy of making decisions or finding your soulmate, if that's something you're looking for, is going to be very big in 2024. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card, here I feel that your stars will be aligning in such a way that a lot of wealth is going to come into your hands. Okay, so things are going to be very beautiful, things are going to be unexpected, a lot of wealth, a lot of fame. Something is going to occur where out of the blue you will have a lot of good things in your life to look forward to. Okay, and with this 6 of Wands and 2 of Swords, I feel like there is some kind of confusion that you might come across. Although this energy is very tiny, nothing really to worry about, but from time to time these confusions, this doubt can creep upon you. Okay, but you need to remember that you need to stand guard, which means that you need to protect yourself from these doubts. You need to have proper thoughts in place in order to try and get these thoughts arranged in your mind, right? So if you're going through confusion, if you're having some kind of a doubt, you need to stay your ground and tell yourself that no, these things that are happening to me are in my best interest, whatever that it is, whatever good things that are happening to you. Things may, or you may even be doubtful that, so many good things are happening to me, which means that suddenly something bad is going to happen. Okay, so you may be kind of doubting all this fortune that is going to come into your life, all this good energy that is going to come into your life, which will kind of probably not allow you to enjoy these things. But right now, what I can tell you is that these things that are coming into your life are going to be major, they're going to be transformative. So all you need to do is have gratitude and enjoy the good things that are coming into your life. Then we've got the Sun card out here, which means that the past is in the past. You don't have to worry about it. Things are not going to repeat the same way as they did back then. It could be regarding your love life, it could be about money, it could be about anything. So, those patterns you have kind of released. You have moved on from those instances, but that fear somewhere at the back of your mind is still there, that what if those patterns repeat. Okay, but with the Sun card, all I can say is that those things are in the past and they will not be coming to haunt you in the future, not right now, not ever. Okay, so you have moved on, you have made your changes, you have done all the inner work that needs to be done in order to reach this point in your life. And with the Sun card and the Nine of Cups is a card of abundance, of enjoying your wealth, of contentment, of satisfaction. And 2024 is just going to be a year of immense joy for you. So much of happiness is going to come into your life that you will not be able to believe your eyes that these things are truly happening, right? Because for the longest time you've been through a lot. You've been through so many lessons in your life that when these things really do occur, you're going to be like, what? Is this really happening? So it's something that you are not going to be able to believe very easily. But let me tell you that these things that are happening for you are absolutely real, and they are everything that you've worked for. You've taken the lessons that your guides have given you, you have um, done all the inner work, okay? And now, finally, when you have completed all your lessons, you are now moving and taking the right kind of actions, doing the right thing in life, not falling into temptations, not doing something that is destructive for you, but you are actually doing the right thing, and that is the result of your karma. Okay, then we've got cards of sorrow, sorry, new vision, and breakthrough. Okay, so with this Three of Wands cards, as I told you, there could be some heartache that you could be dealing with, right? But it is not something that you cannot, it is not something that you cannot deal with. It is going to be an aspect of life where you will be able to overcome it. It will not overwhelm you in your life, but yes, you will be dealing with some aspects of sorrow. We also have new vision, where you will be able to see new things. The geometry, I feel, the frequency of your body has already changed, and you will be having breakthroughs. And these breakthroughs, as I'm speaking of, is this immense good luck that will be coming into your life, right? All this time, you may have felt stuck, you may have felt very blocked, but you will be having breakthroughs in your life that will transform you. Then we've got this beautiful Phoenix card. Now, the Phoenix is all about rising from the ashes, rising from the dead. It is a card that kind of signifies the planet of Pluto, and I feel that you've been through it all, right? That's what I've been saying. You've been through it all. You've been doing all the hard work. You've been dealt with the most harshest of harshest of lessons in life, but you have come through. You have shown to the universe that you are the true candidate that they've chosen to shower their blessings on, right? You are worth all these blessings that they are going to shower on you in 2024. This is the card that you had chosen, okay? And this is the card of freedom. With breakthrough and freedom, I feel like these are quite close. And this what you can see, these dots and these lines, they are actually Arcturian codes to change you at the DNA level. Okay, so this is the code that you can look at, and it is already changing you at the DNA level. So we've got the card of freedom, a sense of being free from the burdens of life, being free from the harsh lessons of life. Okay, now it is the time for you to have gratitude, to enjoy this good luck, to enjoy this good reward for all the work that you've put in. We've got the planet of Neptune, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. So I feel like for you, with this card of Neptune, okay, this sorrow that you are going to be having, okay, technically everything is an illusion. All of life is an illusion. So is this sorrow, so is this good luck. Everything is an illusion, but with Neptune, it is going to be a sense where all your fantasies, everything that you have dreamt about, everything that you've been longing for, okay, you've been yearning for, everything that you have been asking for is suddenly going to be handed to you. Okay, is suddenly going to be given to you, and you are not going to be expecting it. So this might also create an illusion in your mind where in the future, if things are not handed to you, you might feel that there is something wrong with you, and that is the potential for illusion that Neptune possesses, right, or produces. So we need to understand that yes, we've worked hard for things in our life, yes, we've had difficult times in our life, and these things will come and go, but we need to remain grounded. We need to remain sentient of the fact that all of this is an illusion technically, the good things, the bad things, and we're just here to learn the lesson. We're here to go through life, right? So keeping this heavy lesson in mind without completely flying off and taking off without any base, without any grounding, when these blessings come to you, you need to remind yourself for everything that you've worked hard for, and be grounded and be thankful and grateful for everything that is going to come to you, good as well as bad. Then we've got communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Why do I feel like there's someone whom you've not been in touch with that is really thinking of you? For this group, I'm feeling like there is a person whom you're not in touch with, who is wishing to communicate with you, who is longing to communicate with you. And I feel like when you do get these good things in your life, you are going to be in the limelight, and that person is kind of going to want to come back and communicate with you because they can see you doing such great things, right? They can see you getting rewards for such things that you've done. So it could be one person or more than one person, but I feel like these people may be wanting to break their silence and communicate with you. Okay, then we've got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So we're seeing an eclipse, beautiful radiant violet energy that we've got here. So powerful change is something that you can expect. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. If there is something that is worrying you, okay, if there is something about your loved ones where you're worried about their health, about their safety, just remember that you and your loved ones are taken care of. The universe is going to provide for you, so there's no reason to be worried. The more fear you have, the more trapped you are going to be. Okay, so you need to stand guard against these thoughts that we are having, right? These intrusive thoughts that we have, fears of death, fears of sickness. Okay, just know that you and your loved ones are safe. Then we've got the number 85 and this beautiful pink and blue combination. Follow your dreams. Don't be afraid to follow your heart, your dreams, everything that you've been wanting for, because you are being blessed. This is a time where you will not want to hold back, not want to be scared of indulging, of following your dreams, of doing things that you enjoy, pursuing a hobby that you enjoy, that you've always wanted to try out. Okay, then we've got the number 41, self discipline. As I was telling you prior to this with the Neptune card, you need to have discipline, you need to be grounded. Yes, enjoy, follow your dreams, enjoy this newfound fortune that you're going to be having, but also stay grounded and make arrangements for the future, make arrangements for your well being, your family's well being of the future. Then we've got the number 74, nature. Now, the earlier pile had also got a very similar card. So, for you, I feel that with nature, yes, it could be in a way that you need to go out into nature, you need to explore nature. But for you, I feel like you are being called to explore your own nature, right? Your own self by following your dreams. Who are you? Who do you enjoy being? What do you enjoy doing? What brings your soul joy? Okay, so these are the questions that you are being asked to explore. Then we've got deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Okay, so we've got this beautiful scenic location where this lady is at. There are flowers, there are mountains, there's a moon, there are some stars in the sky in certain zodiac formations. So we are asking, sorry, the universe is asking you, we are asking. So you're being asked to rest, to enjoy, to have deep replenishment. And it is not only about resting, it is about doing things that you enjoy, doing things that rest your soul, that replenish your soul, that give your soul the drive to move forward, to make it more vibrant. Okay, that is something that I'm hearing. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, as I've been saying, you've been really working hard at this, and this, what is happening, is a result of this training, right? And as the card is saying, it is not only about this lifetime, it is about several lifetimes that you've been working towards this. It's several lifetimes where you've tried, you've failed, you've tried, you've kind of succeeded, but right now, this time, you've got the formula that really makes it work. You've got the formula right. You've fixed it, you've figured it, and you're now going to be moving forward. And we've got this card now, mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Are you a mirror to someone else? Is someone else a mirror to you? Is someone triggering you? This sorrow that you are having, it is just a reflection, right? It is a reflection of your inner self. This other person may not mean to hurt you or harm you, but it is a reflection of you, not of them, but of you. And how you choose to handle it is again a reflection of you. So, mirror, who or what is triggering you is the question. Now we've got some fairy cards. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you want. Ask for it, don't be afraid. We've got dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. So we've got that you will be making changes with regards to your diet, your health, and you will be moving forward in a way that is healthier. So when we look at diet, it is not only about losing weight in terms of kgs or pounds or whatever it is more about finding a lifestyle that is sustainable, that you're able to keep up and continue doing in a very healthy way. And I see flowers here, so it might help for you to have some floral tea, to try some herbal tea that will help you be in the right state of mind, and also enjoy this, cherish this ritualistic time that you have while having tea. Then we have got vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So, I will not necessarily say that you have to be a vegetarian or you are going to be a vegetarian in 2024, but you will definitely need to incorporate more of vegetarian options in this year, okay? Because having more vegetables, and not only vegetables, it could also mean fruits, will help you fight off any kind of diseases, will give you a sense of also mental stability, okay? Because vegetarian food, plants, great for human health, okay? You may not necessarily be a vegetarian, okay, a pure vegetarian, but you might consider incorporating more of these vegetarian options into your life. Then we've got alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And the shadow attribute is misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. And for you, I feel like both of these are possibilities where you will be able to turn this knowledge that you have gained into golden wisdom, or it could also be that you misuse this power, you lose the grounding that you have, and you misuse this knowledge that comes through spiritual practice and use it to create a sense of superiority over others. Okay, it may give you an illusion that you are better than others. This fame that you're gaining, all this money that you're gaining, might suddenly make you feel that you worked hard for it and you got it, so you therefore must be better than others. But that is not necessarily true. Okay, that is not necessarily a way of thinking that you must entertain. Okay, so both of these are possibilities for you, but you need to remain grounded in order to not repeat and bring about the karmas, new sort of difficult lessons again into your life. Okay, then we've got mother, nurture, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Okay, so if you feel that you want to be a mother, 2024 might be a lucky year for you to go ahead about with this. And I also see some children here. We've got a child here, we've got a child here. So, with this, it could also be that you may be looking into expanding your family, into bringing new life onto this planet. And apart from that, I feel like 2024, you could be a mother, or your mother will play a very significant role in your life, or even it could be a mother figure. Then we've got liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns, and shadow aspects are imposing your own tyranny over those whom you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay, so you may want to force people to think a certain way, you may want to force people to see things your way, but you need to remember that they are they have every right to think the way that they do, right? They may not have the same experience that you have. They may have a very different experience and view on life, because their life has been different, their lessons have been different. So it's important for you to remember not to force your um, thoughts on people, to allow them to have their own opinions. And this itself, I feel, will help you in freeing your thought pattern, in opening it up. You've already been doing a lot of work, you will be getting a lot of rewards for this work, but then we don't have to get stuck in newer patterns. And I feel like these are going to be the keys for you to keep your energy in this abundant receiving pattern that we can see. Now I have this book for you. I want you to ask a question that you may have in your mind. I'll give you a few seconds to do it. You can pause if required. You've got the Answer is ask your father. Ask your father for something. I'm not sure. Whatever your question may be, ask your father. I feel like I need to open one more page for you guys. Try a more unlikely solution. Try a more unlikely solution. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading, guys. Bye. Thank you. Hi, group number 3. Let's find out what you can expect in the year 2024. So, immediately, I can see that you have been isolating yourself. There have been lessons that you've been asked to learn. So, for the longest time, you've been made to be alone, right? You have been made to experience the life of a hermit, of someone who is all by themselves. But then you've gained a lot of wisdom of yourself also, but it has been very painful. This experience of not having anyone in your life to look towards or to have for company has been very difficult on you from this past few months or probably even years. Okay, but I feel that those things are going to get balanced out a little right now. But even though there may be people coming into your life, I feel that you are not yet ready to move out of this isolation. I feel that you are having trouble reconnecting with people because you might feel like you have forgotten this aspect of your life, and your emotions have kind of stopped because you are suppressing your need to connect. That is something that I'm seeing here. There may be people who are wanting to be friends with you. You may be now on a precipice of a new beginning. You may be starting new with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, lots of new beginnings, but you are not prepared to unlock your feelings. You are not yet ready to leave this isolation that you have experienced. Maybe you have enjoyed it to a certain extent, but you know that it is not the way it is supposed to be. You are now supposed to connect. But I feel that you've become so good at suppressing the feelings of love and connection that you are no longer able to connect with people. You're no longer able to communicate with people as you would like. Okay. And I feel that there may be people in your life who will be coming in 2024 who will help you unlock these aspects. Right now, what I can see is things are not really visible, they're not really clear. A lot of, I can see a lot of curtains. So things are not very clear to me right now, and probably even to you, they might not be clear to you in this coming year as to why you were given this period of isolation where where you were not allowed to connect with people. But then very soon these things will come to light as to why it had to happen, right? And I feel for you, there is this sense of justice that you require. Maybe you want the scales of karma to be balanced. Maybe you want some people to apologize to you. Maybe you want certain things to take place that will restore the balance within your mind. So I feel that even mentally, you are going through a little bit of turmoil. Okay, in 2024, I feel like this turmoil might continue to a certain extent, but I feel that you will receive the justice that you're looking for. Okay, apart from that, I feel like you are being asked to have the strength to communicate with people, to be with people, and this is kind of your inner demon that you need to deal with, right? Where you are now punishing yourself, where you are saying that no, I no longer deserve to talk to people, I no longer deserve to be social, no, can no longer do this. But I feel like you need to find the inner strength to go out and be with people. It might be difficult at first, it might be tough, but it's time to make friends, because there are people waiting out there for you who are good for you, who are there to help you out, who've been sent here, and you've decided that you're going to meet. So it's time to meet these people. I also see that you are going to have a new income that is going to be coming into your life, a new sense of abundance, especially with this Empress card and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a card of good luck. Okay, so great luck is going to be coming into your life, and with this Empress card, it could also mean that you might, if you're looking to get pregnant, it is a good time. 2024, it could be a sign that you might be expecting. Apart from that, I feel that there is a sense of abundance that will be happening in 2024, where you will be enjoying the resources, not necessarily gaining the resources, but whatever resources that you do have in hand, you will enjoy. Especially with this Ace of Pentacles, you may not have all the money in the world, you may not have private jets, and you may not have all those things that you might expect, kind of, that is abundance according to you. So your idea of abundance, it may not necessarily be your idea of abundance, but whatever money that you do have, whatever resources that you do have, you will be content with it, you will be able to enjoy things, it will bring you happiness. And I feel that is what is really important for you here. And apart from that, I feel like there is an entity that is guiding you. It could be an ancestor, it could be an angel, it could be some of your spirit guides that are guiding you towards something. So it's time for you to look inwards. So in 2024, I feel like all this being alone, okay, you're being guided to now move out and socialize, because that phase of your life, that lesson of your life is over and done, and now it's time to again get back to society, get back to civilization. We've got the card of the horse here. Now the horse has a very fiery energy. It is a kind of animal that likes to move forward, okay, it moves really very fast, and I feel like that is the energy that you will be entering into 2024. There's going to be a certain speed to your life. It could have been slow prior to this, it could have been going at a very average speed, but in 2024 the speed is really going to pick up. Now this is the card that you chose, and the code behind this is for healing. This code is an Arcturian code, so even seeing it will activate your DNA, okay? This aspect within your DNA of healing. So we've got a certain healing that is going on in 2024. Any kind of aspect that requires healing, just call for it and it will come. Then we've got this card of Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self belief. So, with the Leo card, I feel that, out there we've got the lion, again, here we've got the lion. There's this passionate energy, and I feel like you know that you are powerful, you know that you have everything within you that you need to succeed, that you need to bring to fruition, right? So that is the energy that we can see, that is part of your 2024. Now moving on to the oracle cards, we've got have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Have faith that everything that you've been wishing for will come true. Right now you're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles, you're just budding, things are just about to kind of blossom, right? So have faith in your dreams. Things may have felt slow prior to this, but right now you have to have faith that whatever that you're hoping for, everything that you're working hard for, is going to come to fruition. It is going to blossom, it is going to flower, right? Then we've got South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Is something from your past still haunting you? Is something from your past still dictating how you think right now? That is something that you need to ask yourself. Okay, so don't let incidences, comments, any kind of decisions that you may have taken in the past, okay, that may have backfired, don't let it hold you back. You make new decisions right now with the new information that you have. Okay, people may have hurt you prior to this. Maybe that's the reason why you went into isolation. But those things don't have to happen again. It doesn't have to keep repeating. Those were the lessons for that time. It is not necessary that with these new friends, this new lover, whoever it is going to repeat, right? So don't let your past hold you back. New experiences will bring in new circumstances, new kind of love in your life. So allow that to flow in. Then we've got the card, believe in the impossible, blue moon. So we've got a blue moon. Impossible things will be happening, and in good ways, okay? So things that you may not have expected are going to be coming across, and especially with this curtain being there, as I'm telling you, Okay, good things are going to happen. Information that you probably did not know of prior to this is going to help you to make your dreams come true. Then we've got the card of double six, healing. Can you believe we've got healing twice? We've got healing twice. So there's going to be major healing. So anything that you've been wanting to heal, your health, your emotions, your finances, anything and everything that you've been wanting healing for, this is going to be a transformative year. Okay, and I'm feeling like this sense of heat in my solar plexus. So yellow could be a very important color for you in this particular year. I'm feeling like this real amazing heat that is emitting from my solar plexus. Okay, so it's very fuzzy and it's very beautiful. Then we've got one, the card of new beginnings. What are the odds? Fool and one. Okay, card of new beginnings. You can expect a lot of new things to happen. As I told you, ace of pentacles, lot of aces you've got, and sorry, you've got a lot of aces, so there are a lot of new beginnings that you can expect. It could be a beginning of a new healing journey, it could be the beginning of a new financial journey, it could be both of these things. Okay, it could be a beginning of new beautiful friendships and relationships that you're going to be having, right? So new beginnings for a lot of things. And then we've got another card, 56, relationship change. Okay, change in relationships, maybe change in the way that relationships work for you. Maybe all this while the relationships have not been feasible, but right now the new relationships that you will be having, they are going to change. They're going to have new equations, they're going to have a new sense of love and belonging. Then we've got the card of boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Do you need to establish better boundaries when it comes to your finances? Maybe a lot of people are asking a lot of things from you. Okay, so where do you need to draw the line is something that you need to ask yourself. Transformation, I just said the word transformation and you've got it. Things are changing at a cellular level. There is deep healing. What are the odds? Three times we've got healing here, we've got healing here, and we've got healing here. We've got transformation here. Okay, cellular level healing. That's exactly what this Arcturian card is for. I'm going to be placing this here. Amazing, amazing. Then we've got awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So all this time you could have been thinking that, uh, there may be a huge sense of duality that you may be having. Okay, you may be seeing the world in terms of black and white, but right now you are going to be having a great awakening within yourself. There are going to be energetic codes that are going to be sent to you, so you could be having a ringing in your ear. Suddenly you will have a buzzing in your ear, and these are all energetic upgrades. Okay, and suddenly you're going to have a transformation of your physical health, of your emotional health, of your energetic health, where you will be seeing things in a new perspective. And also this is only possible when at a DNA level you will be having these changes. This is amazing. I'm so happy for this pile. It's giving me goosebumps. Oh my god, absolutely beautiful. And then we've got perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. So timing is everything, right? So perfect timing, things are going to be perfectly timed for you. There is no delay, there is no change in the plan that the universe has. The universe is not delaying things, it's exactly how it needs to come to you, right? So perfect timing is something that you're getting here. We've got business venture, so it is possible that you may be having a business venture, trust and follow through on a new business idea or a career opportunity. So that is where we are getting this Ace of Pentacles with new beginnings. Okay, the Fool, you're having this entrepreneurial spirit. So if you're wanting to have a business, if you're already having a business, it is going to reap in good rewards. You're going to be having a good year of 2024 when it comes to your business, when it comes to something that you're managing by yourself. Be yourself, and we've got the unicorn here with a girl riding the unicorn. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self. which is the basis for your personal power. Okay, so be yourself, don't try to doubt yourself, don't try to be someone who you are not, don't try to force yourself to be a certain way, be your authentic self. Oh wow. Then we've got the scribe, preserving knowledge and information. And shadow attributes are altering facts and plagiarizing others' works. So you have to be careful, especially if you have your own business, not to copy others' works, not to steal others people's knowledge and intellectual property. But apart from that, I feel like more than the shadow attributes for you, out here we've got the light attributes, right? Preserving knowledge and information. It could also be possible that you're writing something, you're ideating something, you're jotting something down that is going to be helping you with these new uh, ideas to start something off when it comes to your hobby or business. And I also feel like this is also going to help you be your authentic self. Then we've got trickster, transcending convention, stiffness, and predictable behavior. And the shadow attributes are manipulating others through duplicity. So you have to be careful with the shadow aspects. So out here, there could be a chance where you can manipulate others, but you need to pay attention, where you need to ask yourself, am I deceiving myself or others? And if so, then there is really no point of doing it. You have to be honest within your business, within your life. Okay, it has to be a motto of your life where you have to be honest with yourself and others. Okay, and you also have to transcend convention. So things that are conventional, things that always happen, you are able to transform this energy. You have the creative capacity to make something beautiful. That is something that I'm seeing, right? You have the creative capacity to suddenly, with your creativity, use your energetic powers, use your creative juices, and make something absolutely incredible. And that can only happen when you are true to yourself. Okay, and the last card that we have here is Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. And the shadow attribute is fear of intimate union. And with this fear of intimate union, I do feel that it ties in with this hermit and isolation card, right? Where you are afraid of being with others, of just genuine connection. You're just afraid of it right now. So it's time for you to move towards the light attributes in 2024, where you are able to connect with others and be with others and interact with others. Okay, at the same time, with maintaining the purity of your heart and your spirit. Okay, and this is not about sexual purity, we're not talking about that. We're talking about how true you are to yourself. Are you yourself, right? So all these cards are kind of tying into each other. What an amazing reading you've had, guys. Oh wow. 2024, like I'm looking forward towards your pile. I'm looking forward to what transformation you're going to have at the end of 2024. All right, let's get back and do this last part that I have here. I want you to think of a question that you have on your mind, and I'm going to open a page in this book. I'll give you a few seconds to frame your question. So here you're getting the answer, no matter what. The answer to your question is no matter what. Take it as you will, no matter what. Okay, and I just feel like opening one more page for you in case if that one didn't resonate. You'll need to have to take the initiative. You'll need to take the initiative to do the thing that you want to do. Okay, it's you who is going to start the process. You need to take the initiative. All right, I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.